Do you ever wonder why, even though you're working hard and diligently saving, your net worth inches forward while others seem to rocket ahead? Why you were taught that earn more, save more, invest when you can, but you still feel stuck? Here's a secret nobody emphasizes. Wealth doesn't grow linearly. It grows through hidden math, through compounding, leverage, reinvestment, and exponential feedback loops. And you don't need to start as a millionaire, know someone in finance, or get lucky with a hot IPO allocation. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through 7 insider strategies, real steps you can use right now with modest sums, and help you unlearn the myths that hold most people trapped. This is your blueprint for turning even a few $100s into real momentum. Stay with me. Later, we'll see how a $200 monthly habit, a number most people can manage, can, over 20 years, turn into life-changing wealth. If success is your goal and you're ready to level up, make sure you subscribe. Every video is crafted to move you closer to the life you deserve. Number 1. Use time, or fake it, with accelerated start. One lie you've probably heard: you missed the chance. You're too late to the stock market or real estate game. Nonsense. You can't control when you started, but you can control how much fuel you pour on the fire early. Say you have $500 per month to invest. If you dump it into only low-yield stuff, you crawl. But if you aggressively push it into high-quality dividend stocks or emerging growth sectors, those Tesla shares, strong index funds, you accelerate your base. That early push sets your trajectory higher. Imagine 2 people. A starts investing $500 monthly at age 25. B starts investing $500 monthly at age 35. Nothing else changes. B must not only catch up to his 10 years of compounding, but also push more aggressively later. And that's harder. So here's your trick. Front-load your effort. If you have some extra money this month, bonus, gift, side income, pour more than your base into your growth engine. Even $200 extra on top of your $500 set your base higher. That higher base then compounds. That's fake time. You're accelerating like you started earlier. Later, I'll show step 5 how to do boost injections without messing up your finances. You'll see how a single $1,000 injection can shift your trajectory if done smartly. Number 2, tilt toward growth assets, not safe illusions. Here's a hard truth. The safe path, bank FD, ultra-conservative bonds, may keep your money safe, but you lose to inflation and miss out on real net worth growth. The illusion of safety often kills real growth. Focus instead on assets with growth potential. Equity positions in strong companies, say Microsoft stock or Amazon shares in their early growth phase, dividend-paying stocks or high-quality dividend ETFs, real estate with positive cash flow, small allocations in high-potential startup or IPO plays if you qualify, but in small size. Don't chase hot stock picks blindly. You want your portfolio weighted so if one fails, the others carry you. But tilt toward growth. A 5-10% tilt toward growth each year outpaces being stuck in safe investments. Number 3, build a multi-engine portfolio, not a single bet. If you put all your money into Tesla shares or a single high-flying startup, you might hit home runs, but you also risk disaster. Instead, build multiple engines of growth working together. Think of your portfolio as a gearbox with different cogs. If you put all your money into shares or a single high-flying startup, you might hit home runs, but you also risk disaster. Instead, build multiple engines of growth working together. Think of your portfolio as a gearbox with different cog. Each engine behaves differently. When one is volatile, the others stabilize you. You don't need large amounts to build multiple engines. Start small. For instance, you might allocate 60% core engine, 20% dividend engine, 10% growth engine, 10% real estate engine. This layering gives you better upside without fragile dependency on one single bet. When Tesla shares or Nvidia stock boom, your growth engine soars. Your core keeps you grounded. A tough love nudge. Don't get stuck obsessing over perfect percentages early. Pick a mix, commit monthly, and rebalance every quarter or year. Over time, you'll evolve your mix as your comfort and capital grow. Number 4, automate reinvestment and compound acceleration. You know the phrase, out of sight, out of mind. That works in your favor when automating good behavior. If every time you receive dividends, they sit idle or get spent, you're wasting one of your best levers. Set up automatic monthly or bi-weekly contributions, say $200 or $500 or whatever your budget, to your growth or core buckets. By automating, you remove emotional friction. You don't second-guess, should I skip this month? The system does it. And every reinvestment cycle compounds the base upward. If instead you just withdrew or let dividends sit in cash, you're starving your growth. That's like planting a tree and then never watering it. Automate reinvestment, commit to consistency, and watch that snowball roll. Number 5. Do boost injection smartly without derailing your life. You don't always need to wait for your paycheck to drip into your investment engine. Sometimes you can do boost injections, extra capital pushes, without wrecking your financial health. Done smartly, they shift your complete trajectory. Here's how to pull that off. Keep a mini buffer reserve, say $500, $1,000, so you can inject extra into your growth engine when opportunity knocks or when your market dips. Whenever you receive windfalls, bonus, gift, side gig income, allocate a high percentage, say 70 to 90%, into your growth don't touch portion instead of just spending. If you get a raise, commit a portion of the raise, 10-20%, to go directly into your investment engine. Your living lifestyle stays flat, but your deposits accelerate. Use round-up investing apps or features that round your spending up to the next dollar and invest the spare change. It's small, but adds fuel. You might fear, but what if I need that bonus for emergencies or fun? That's fair. So keep a small emergency cushion, 3-6 months expenses. But beyond that, let most of extra cash be fuel, not candy. In step 6, I'll show how to protect these injections from emotional spending or temptation leakage, how to lock them in. Number 6, rebalance, trim distractions, and protect your upside. You can't just set and forget forever. Growth engines drift. Emotions push you to chase fads and risk accumulates. You need guardrails. Here's your blueprint. Periodic rebalancing. Once every 6-12 months, check your allocations. If your growth engine has become 30%, instead of 10%, trim back and rebalance to your target. This forces you to sell part of winners and redeploy into underweights. Protect capital via hedges, if you understand them. Small derivative hedges or use of stop losses to prevent catastrophic losses. Cut fees. High fund management fees or transaction costs will quietly eat your compound. Think of this step as maintenance on your wealth engine. If you never tune it, performance degrades. Your aggressive picks may turn into overweight, volatile risks. Your core may get redundancies. Rebalancing keeps the blend healthy. By now, you've built the math, started tilts, automated injected boosts, and are rebalancing. But there's one final mindset switch you must internalize. Number 7, embrace the invisible growth mindset, patience eyes systems. This final shift is both the hardest and most essential. Most people want the visible growth, the new car, the brag-worthy stock pick, the fancy house. But nearly all real wealth happens behind the scenes, in quiet compounding, in rebalancing, in months where your portfolio doesn't move much. You must fall in love with the invisible growth, the months where your balance ticks upward by a little, but the internal momentum builds. The faith that small daily reinvestments stack until they become big leaps. Trust systems over gut. Trust consistency over luck. Over time, your portfolio will hit escape velocity, where returns feed returns at an accelerating rate. In your journey, you'll have months of losses or stagnation. That's normal. That's the hidden math doing its silent work. Persistence beats perfection. Now imagine if instead you parked everything in safe, low-yield banks or just let dividends sit idle. You'd probably end with far less, maybe half or less, because inflation and fees would eat you. The math is hidden, but the method is simple. It just needs patience, discipline, consistency, and occasional boldness. Make small changes today, like set up automation, allocate your next paycheck with tilt, plan your bonus injection. Then let your invisible growth hum in the background while you live your life. In every video, I try to discuss and address the factors that surely improve the chances of your success. If you like this also, subscribe the channel, like and share the wealthy knowledge to your loved ones. Now, if you want to know about how poor people are sold dreams about compounding, then watch this video. I'll see you there.